Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Creature Corner, brought to you by Dell and Gnomon School of Visual Effects. My name is Jared Krichevsky. I am a creature and character concept artist working in the industry today. I've worked on movies like Megan and Black Adam and Godzilla vs. Kong and a little movie called Godzilla X Kong, which is coming out next year. That'll be pretty cool. Matt Millard may join us. I'm not sure. He's a little busy. He's got extra stuff going on today. So you're going to be hanging out with me as I do my Inktober exercise, which I am very, very behind on. So if you don't know about Inktober, Inktober is where you do, and in this case, I've always done it where I pick a different style each year and just try to adopt that style. So this year's style is in the style of Woodrow White here. He was one of the illustrator concept artists on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. I just really love Woodrow White's work. It's so cool. It's so cool and so expressive. So this year, this was the style that I wanted to do. And my friend Josh Potter compiles. He does the list for me, so I don't have to think about it, which I'm very, very grateful. So that's what I've been doing this year. And that's what I'm going to just do today. So we're going to hang out, and I'm going to see how many of these I can do for the stream today. All right, so starting with, this is where I started, was with the Tooth Boy from Candle Cove, Channel 0. He gets The Last of Us, Pennywise. Before was the Addams Family. Always fun and challenging to try and adopt a new style. This is that, fast and fun. It's the Meg there. And then we got the Sewer Mommy from Barbarian. Let's see. Erica Slaughter from the graphic novel. Then I've got the Universal Classic Monster Family. Universal Classic Monster Family. There you go. Day 10 was the Critters. Day 11 was Evil Dead Rise. These are all movie and horror themed. Number 12 was Goliath. And number 13 was the Xenomorph. 14 was the Nun. 15 was Jason. 16 was Vampira. And then 17 is Renfield. So following that, day 18 was the Cenobites from Hellraiser 22. It just said Cenobites, so I'm doing 22 because I loved the new one. So here's where I'm at here. So I've got the new Pinhead, the new Chatterer. This one is the Weeper. Then we have the Mask. And then after that is the Asphyx. The Asphyx? I don't know. So today I'm just going to basically just go over the process and show how I've been doing these. Very, very quick. Key is just starting with a very loose kind of sketch underneath. And then drawing on top. Getting kind of loose, and I'm going to pull up some references I'm not sure if I can even have some of these references up. Well, whatever. Let me see. Let's grab. We'll do the ash fix. FPA. The ash fix. Cenobite. Good reference is the key, and especially because these Cenobites are super intricate. Like you can find like some good shots, but not a lot of them are really hard to find. So I really had to I've really had to like search and look for good references, you know, of them. It's hard to find because you can find the Keith Thompson's artwork that he did for the film, which is awesome, but trying to like parcel out what some of that stuff is also difficult. So anyway, here's his sketch for it. So I guess we'll just pretty much just go off this. Thankfully, with this style, you can be a little bit looser with things. Yeah, burned out embers. Yeah, these are pretty fun. It's hard to do this in the style of like a fun kids children's movie, and then try to do something kind of gruesome like this. Oh, who's that, Matt? Let's see. Okay. So I can look at it. Let's see. I'll flip these together. So it matches. At least I'm looking at it.
Nice.
Nice. And the turtle style is all about like squiggly lines and energy. So it's not like the Cuphead challenge I did last year where everything is really tight. All the lines are super crisp. So you can get through these pretty quick. And Fast and Loose is the name of the game.
No fingerprints, no known enemies.
Once a dead man, always a dead man.
And it kind of comes up right there. And for this, I basically just stick with like a mono pen, so no opacity, no like taper, nothing. Just it's like using a Sharpie. You just do the like twine, then boom, done. Fast and loose. There we go. And don't worry about like, there's no cleanup required. You just do the like maybe 2 passes, like a rough sketch pass, and then kind of another rough on top of that, and that is pretty much it. So then what I like to do is I like to kind of put them all together. I can kind of scale them one by one. And then you got kind of like a group shot that you can do later. Yeah, the critters were fun. I think that was Matt's favorite too when I showed him these. Yeah, the Krites. Look at those little goobers. I just watched Critters too, so it was like perfect timing. I love their little psycho manic energy. Okay. Back to the Cinos. Okay.
Amazing, incredible, very powerful.
So now I'm going to just toss this over here. And we'll start with Pinhead. And just put a layer underneath it. Lasso out. Your kind of main shape. Fill it in. You don't have to be too clean with the silhouette. But I like to keep it somewhat contained. Either way, it's fun to do something loose. Remind you that art is fun and can be fast. So there we go. Four. Okay. Now we're gonna switch it to kind of like a peachy skin tone. And then I'll lock the layer pixels. We'll do our like blood, our like muscle pass. We can go a little brighter with it. All these little shapes get filled in. Okay, I need to grab. I should probably find out what the Cenobite looks like. What the darn pinhead looks like. So like hard to find good full body shots of them. Okay. So sick. Keith Thompson's work for Hellraiser 22. It's so good. So now I can, with color, I can kind of fill in the gaps here. Good, and then I'm painting the red lines here. What's fun is this style. You can just kind of be free and enjoy the energy. Scribble away, my friends. Scribble away. If you find new things, like I just noticed that foot that's right there. Oh, pop that in real quick. Yeah, that. Just want to hit like the major landmarks. And then, of course, cross-referencing that with Woodrow's work here, so I can get it. Yeah, it's so good. It's so cool. Like his work is so cool. It's so energetic. Just fun.
Look at that.
Look at that. So much energy. It's so cool. That's what we like. Look at that. I should have got that. Okay. kind of a little bit of squiggly blood. Squiggly blood. New Pinhead has some like gold shapes embedded in there. I think that one's pretty good. Ready for like stage 2. Right? So I merge it down, and then I kind of clean up some of the secondary sketch lines. Clean up some of the rough paths so the silhouette is a little cleaner. Not by much. But I'll kind of go over it again. And what's nice about, again, I'm only using one brush for this whole process, so that also makes it fast by kind of limiting your options. You can kind of eat away at it too. And there's one more like there. We can still do any fixes or anything we need. Just like that. It's so easy.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Fix it. Just fix it. Okay. Right. Gonna do like a mid to light gray for all the nails. So those kind of stand out. Just painting directly on top here. It's kind of nice mix of like sketching, drawing, painting. Whatever gets the idea out the best. Anything else that I should put in? There's more of like this stuff. I think we'll call that before I do any of like shading or anything, just while the values are still, while the colors are pretty flat and basic. That way I can just copy and paste them over. All right, let's do it again. This time we got the new Chatterer. So you can see with this you can burn through quite a few pretty quick. Move them over to the center. So in. Good. There we go. All right, now that I got that, lock this down, sample that color. Red. What's in there? Gnarly deep cavities in there. Not look fun. Maybe it does. I don't know. Who knows what's going through a Cenobite's head? Flash drive. That legs, this,
Greetings, listeners. We interrupt this continuous music stream for an important news update.
a news update. He's got a lot of stuff going on. He's got a lot of bad things happening to him. Which one do you think is the coolest of the new Cenobites? I like the Mask personally. I like that dude, and I do like the new Chatterer. I mean, I like them all. Yeah, I like them all. They're all great. They're all really great. But I do love the new Chatterer. It's pretty cool. So bad. Weird thing coming out of there. That is a weird thing. There's this red line that goes around here. Fast, expressive, loose. You might even like really mess up the shape of the head a little bit. I think I saw in an interview they talked about wanting really lumpy shapes for Turtles 23. They kept saying teenager energy. So that meant lots of scribbles, I guess. Made sense. When I was a teenager, I was drawing the Max. I was drawing the Max and Spawn. Okay. That's two. I'm going to put them back to back. When you see them like kind of all next to each other, it works. A 2D creature corner, I know, right? Hey, I've done some drawings for creature corner. Is that something I should do more, Sterling? What do you think? You want to see me draw more? Okay. Let's do another one. Weeper. Going to do Mask next. Let's do Weeper. Weeper is the only one that didn't. I don't see here. Oh no, that's Weeper. Both is good. Okay, good. I will do both. I will draw. Definitely just catching up. That's all this one is. Cancel. You ever just smash buttons down instead of actually hitting the keys that you want?
Oh, yeah!
You really think you know where that key is, and then suddenly you break everything because you hit a random hotkey that you never knew existed. Okay. A lot of it is just cleanup. We should probably be more careful, but whatever. Working on texturing in Photoshop tonight. Hitting the wrong hotkey has been kicking my butt. Yeah, or when you go to a program that but haven't been in a while, and all your hotkeys are messed up because you've been in another program. Because I mostly use Krita now for drawing, so whenever I'm in Photoshop, I just break everything. Same thing with Maya. Right now, I'm using a lot of Maya, so. Oh, my hotkeys are whack. Is it possible to remesh a drawing? Yeah, I think if you project it on a screen or project it on a plane or something, project a mesh over it. The forces of darkness. Oh, those silly forces of darkness just really get to me. Okay. Yeah, that's good. All right. Let's change the color. No. Lock it down. I'm going to grab this one. I think the Weeper in the movie has like a more reddish. Let's see. Weeper. The Weeper. Yeah, it's so sick. It's so cool. Can't do that. Open image in new tab. That's what I want. We're gonna do it. It's kind of like it's not quite as fleshy tone. It's more like blackened. My favorite drawing software is in fact ZBrush. You know, funny is you can actually draw inside of ZBrush. There's a painting program in there. Where is it? It's under document there's one called Paint Stop. I think there's another. Yeah, nobody uses this. But yeah, there's an actual like painting program inside of ZBrush, and I just don't think it works the way you look at it. I mean, it looks like it's made, it's like 2002. But like it's a little clunky. I know it's just a little bit clunky, but there's a drawing program inside of there. Anyway. Yeah, ZBrush. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that ZBrush started off as a 2.5D program, so it wasn't 2D. It was neither 2D nor 3D. It was 2.5D. So if you ever want to know why like ZBrush is just weirder than other programs, it's because of that. ZBrush just operates differently. So if you go in like trying to learn ZBrush and you think it's like Maya or Blender, you're gonna get a different experience. TK Jewelers is good. Let's go kind of like a darkish blue. That'll do. TK Jewelers with a scan. I've tried using a Blender hotkey in Maya. Yeah. Blender's got its whole other thing too. I guess maybe I'll. There are just things about Blender that are just so alien to me. But people do some cool stuff. I want, every time I see someone do something cool in Blender, I'm like, man, I want to do something cool in Blender. What did you think of the new Hellraiser movie? I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was cool, man. A nice kind of modern retelling. I loved all the new Cenobites. It definitely had that old school Hellraiser kind of vibe to it. Practical effects were excellent. So I recommend it. I know Matt loved it too. Get some red in there. Get the red. She's got some weird stuff going on. Y'all got weird stuff going on. Hey. Matt wanted to be here tonight, but he said he has potatoes for toast. It's happened all.
Oh no!
I know. He'll be okay. I think he takes regular medication.
My man.
Yeah. Don't want to call up your doctor and be like, "Doctor, I got potatoes for toes." Very bad. Very, very bad situation. Man, that is just full of ouchies. That is just all ouchies right here. Keith, you got a messed up brain, man. Love it. Keith Thompson, same guy who designed the Creature for the Ritual. Another fantastic movie. Yeah, that's him, man. He did that thing. Awesome. Badass. Rawness. Okay. I'm not an expert, but I think that's bad. I think it's bad when your arms split open like that. I don't know. I might be wrong. Does anybody know? Anyone talk to a doctor?
Excellent.
The doctor's like, yeah, it's fine. Just give it a week. Just give it a small little dumpling. Look at these like big ol' nails. Ouch. This. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh, hell no.
Oh hell no.
Back to the animalistic. The monster
A monster
lies within each of us.
creature. Oh, yes. Nope, dogs are here. Nope. Nope. Okay, I think we're there. There's some of this stuff happening. That. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, no. Forgot all this stuff. It's like that mouth is like definitely torn up. Slightly yellowish hue for the teeth. Take up the teeth on each other, and sort of. Like this. There we go. Perfect. That's the one.
Superb.
Superb. Babality. Do we have babality? Or friendship? I would just love a random babality, just every so often. Babality. It's when they turn you into a baby. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Matt definitely has potatoes. Every one of his toes fell off, and in its place, a small russet potato has grown. It's very serious. He's been in and out of the hospital for weeks. We are praying for him. Let's see. The Hellraiser poster alone traumatized an entire generation. Dude, yeah, as a kid, I remember being too scared to watch Hellraiser. Like they were so frightening to me that, and I watched lots of scary movies, but Hellraiser was like very frightening for me. As I got older, of course it didn't bother me, but I remember Pinhead being very scary. I think the Chatterer too was also pretty frightening. Yeah, they can walk it off. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a little like torn flesh. Yeah, dude. Frank is his work is insane, dude. Like I really, I don't know how he continues to do that like day in day out. It's super rad. Andy did it again. Andy's doing it again this year too. I'm like, man, how do you do it? How are you doing that? It's like crazy good and fast. insanely fast. But I guess if he gets good at something, you'll learn. Okay. That'll learn you. That'll learn you. Okay. The whites and the eyes in there. And then I'm going to do a little liquefy. What I like about Krita is you can liquefy with the transform tool. Just to make these shapes. There it is. Ah! That is what I wanted. Yeah, it kind of makes it look like a little baby. Yeah, just to make it a little weirder. Push the shapes a little bit more. And we need that mid-value gray for some needles. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know what is going on here. Maybe a little bit of okay, perfect. Okay, that one's done. Let's put the three we got. There we go. They're so cute. There's they're so fun. Weeping fungus that would take over the world. Nah, it was potatoes. No, I know the potatoes. You can't don't discount the potatoes. They will come after. Yeah, thank you so much. This is really fun. Really fun to do. I like doing things out of my comfort zone. Yeah, they just want to show you pain and pleasure beyond your wildest dream. It'd be cool. Be too cool. Okay, two more to do. Then we're going to do kind of the fun phase, which is the scribble phase. So once I get the flats in there, then we'll kind of render it a little bit with some scribbles. Scribbles. Let's finish. Let's do our boy here. Get all that goodness. Scribble, scrabble. Scribble, scrabble. That looks really good.
It looks really cool.
It looks really cool. I just look at my phone. Jousting game, obviously. About you guys? You guys watching any movies? Are you watching Fall of the House of Usher? Anyone watching that right now? Yeah.
Don't let the ghosts and the ghouls disturb you.
No. Yeah, you know, it's something that like I didn't think I'd like at first. Didn't really like fall in love with the pilot or anything. But by the end of the second episode, I was like, okay, I'm on board. So maybe worth a watch. It's a little shocking. Now let's do the color. Let's do the blood. This part gets erased and turned. Now the black. Now the black. Not moving. He's got these little strips of like flesh that have been like scrawled into. All this weird stuff. There is a pretty good high-res photo of him. Pretty cool. This is shot straight from the movie, so you get a really good look at him. What a weird look at that. That is just terrifying. Yeah. So creepy. No, it's not true, Sterling. A graphic t-shirt and jeans is perfectly fine and comfortable to wear. Did I guess your style? So I'm just guessing. I too wear graphic t-shirts and jeans. And mostly shorts. I've strayed from graphic tees. Oh no. What else is there? Polo shirts?
Nope.
No. Graphic t-shirt with the monster on it. That's it. Well, jeans,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Jeans are eternal. Jeans are everything. He's got something going on with his feet. He didn't really have anything going on with his feet. Okay. Just keep that as is, and then we'll go maybe slightly pinker, like right here. His face is like. Waffle long sleeve shirts are my favorite. I think he's talking about like the fab. Yeah. It's the pattern. Long sleeve shirts. Where are you at, man? Is it cold where you're at? He's comfy. Well, it's 95 degrees where I'm at, so I'm shorts and t-shirts. Shorts and t-shirts only. Oh, you're in Alaska. Okay. Hell yeah. He's got some like stuff around his knees. That's some of this stuff going on. So cool is you can just literally scribble. And with this style, you're correct. It's so forgiving. I think that's what's so like relaxing / rewarding about this. Is that like you can really just kind of let go and have fun. The art doesn't have to be stressful. Okay, that one is probably donezo. If there's anything else, I don't think so. Good morrow to you, fingernail. Swell to see you upon the evening. I'm good. I'm just chilling. We're doing some Cenobites in the style of Woodrow White. We worked on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. I just love this stuff. It's so cool. It's so silly. It's fun. It's just good fun.
That looks really good.
It's so cool. I just like I saw you know, I love the movie, and then I saw him posting his work. I was like, man, I gotta do that. I gotta do that. Yeah, you'll love it. I loved it. My kid loved it. You know, I took my kid. It's awesome. It's so fun, and it's just like it's got the spirit of the Turtles perfectly. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. Sometimes you gotta do a little cleanup. Okay, so we're done with him. Put them together. I only wanted to do 5. I know there's more, and I feel guilty for leaving out a few of them. But there's other characters that I want to get to. Okay, we got one more. Let's scale the mask guy down. All right, we got one more. Scale this one down just a little bit too. I really hope to do some Halloween challenges once I'm out of college. Yeah, man. Yeah, when you're in college, you know, your focus should be that. Of course. But doing a little challenge is pretty rad too. All right, and zippity bop, zip bop, zip bop. All right, last one. Which is this one. And you know the drill at this point. You'll lasso it out. Okay. Lock that down. Sample of color. Paint it in. Grab our red now. Oh, we saw. You gotta erase these little negative spots in there, right there, yeah, right there. Now we lock it. Don't erase. Don't erase. Don't do that. Now we lock it down. Now we sample the blood. Okay, there we go. Okay. A lot of crotch stuff happening. And a little bit of candy blood, and then some blood. That. And then this one actually has like a little gold thing that's embedded into the chest. I get that too. Merge it down, and then we're good. Red marking here. See. Yeah, this one is the suffocating one. The asphyxiation one. I'm getting that from this. Yes. I've mostly seen this one without the face thing pulling back. There's also the mother and the gasp, but I'm gonna leave those out for now. I'm just picking my faves. The Weeper is really rad. Mask is rad, and the Chatter is pretty rad. It's a good movie. I'll probably watch it again. It's created in 2009 by Jane Parker. It's pretty cool. I love it. You know, whatever gets people to make stuff and have fun. Inktober. What a cool name. And then some people do like Smogist and other ones. Has like a little weird thing. Pin right there, and then there's a little pin there. It's just a fun excuse to just study the Cenobites. All right. Okay, so that's all of them. Pop this one in front and then scale it down a little bit. All right, so now we get to have the second fun part. Like with the one with the mouth that's stretched out. Yeah, me too. They're all so good. I think that's the Chatterer, right? That's one you like. Yeah, scribble each day is just good practice. If you build a good habit, like you just draw every day, all day. Even a drawing a day is enough. As long as you're just keeping the habit, keep practicing. I watched Midnight Mass, and I'm not gonna lie, it brought fear to my whole body when I saw the angel. Yeah, I don't know who designed that, but Midnight Mass was great. I didn't initially love it, but then it kind of grew on me over time. Let's see. Okay. So now, what I'll do here is the kind of like scribble render phase. So you just sample your main color. Something going on over here. What I do is I basically sample a color that's pretty close and kind of pick in the range here. I might go a little like darker, more saturated. And instead of doing like a block of value, you just kind of scribble in the shadows. And it's just a nice way to render, add a little bit of value. So kind of keep it to where the shadows are. All this stuff gets real scribbly. You can be really, really scribbly with this part. This is kind of my favorite part. Just a little bit of this here and there. You don't want to overpower anything though. Just keep it kind of in the... We'll kind of render it a little bit. And then sample the local color, your like mid value, your main value, and then I'll pick a lighter color as well. A little bit more saturated. This is going to kind of be where our light source is. Can't get over how good the horror genre has been these past few years. I love it. You know, the horror genre continues to thrive. And always has. Hulu is actually putting out a lot of horror movies. We are putting out a lot of stuff, which is great. The more, the better. And it's pretty good. So you kind of render, but with like little scribble. Little scribble. Scribble, scribble. Now for the muscle to make it look shiny, sample like a bright white color. And you just kind of scribble just a little bit. And it'll make it look all shiny. classic kind of horror movies trying to make a kind of a comeback. What do you think? What do you think's making a comeback? Like, I just watched all the Friday the 13th. They're all just on Max now. So, trailer for Night Swim reminded me of the DYE fantasy music vid. I'm not sure what that is. You should send it to me. Send it to me. Yeah, you're watching Follow the House to Usher. Yeah, it's really fun. Night Swim. Yeah, I worked on that. Worked on Night Swim with Bryce last year. Was it earlier this year? I don't know. It went through production really fast. They were on it. They were cooking. Really, really great project to work on, and trailer looks awesome. I really like the screenplay. Okay, I think that one is done. Now we just do this like 5 more times, 4 more times. I guess it doesn't matter which order we do it in. At this stage, like the more scribbly, the better. It just works.
Welcome back, listeners, to the Weather Channel.
The thing I thought was a photograph of some scene he meant to use as a background for that monster.
Now let's do the highlight tone. This is why I decided to do them kind of all together, just to keep my colors consistent. And that way they look like they're, you know, part of a batch. Part of the batch. I've enjoyed the reboots, like the new Screams and the last Halloween movie. Thought all the Halloweens were really good. I have not seen the new Scream yet, but that also looks great.
You know how damned lifelike Pittman's paintings were. How we all wondered where he got those faces. Well, that paper wasn't a photograph of any background after all. What it showed
Darker,
the monstrous being he was painting.
more saturated.
It was the model he was using. And its background was
That highlight.
silver.
Boom, that one's done. See? Look at that. Five Nights. Yeah, man, I'm excited for Five Nights. I think it could be really cool. All the animatronics and stuff look great. So. And it's the Henson shop, so you know that's pretty cool. They built all that. It's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty cool. You said Saw X was pretty good. I heard Saw X was pretty good. I do want to see it. I probably won't get to see that in theaters. Five Nights is funny because a lot of people think it's CGI when it's all practical, very odd, inconsistent. I've seen thinking it's CG. Well, it's going to be a combo of both. But they did build the suits practical and all that stuff. But there will be a blend. They have to do a blend. Yeah, CG. If it's good CG, then people will never know, or they'll accuse things of looking CG. And I think a good chunk of that is also of how digital cameras work today. They have a there's like a crispness to everything. That works. This one next. Gotta get all of them scribbles in. Scribble, 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 scribble. Have we talked about scribbles yet?
Are you scared? Some.
You just watched The Thing, freaking rad. Thinking about potentially doing a Spiderhead as a final project. Had you never seen The Thing before? Was this a new experience? If so, good on your teacher for making you watch it. Good teachers make their students watch The Thing. You could probably lecture about monsters. Okay, very cool. Well, congratulations. You're now indoctrinated into the beauty of that movie. It is. I think it's like probably the most cited movie when people talk about horror films in general. It's always The Thing. Rightfully so. It's you know,
Incredible. Very powerful.
very powerful. Again, it's okay to be like really loose with this. Just make decisions and do it fast. Don't think about it. Just act. Just act upon instinct. You will be correct. Oh, rad! That'd be cool. That'd be really cool if they did a book. I got to go visit while they were building some stuff over there for a different project, and so cool. Also, the people at Henson's like are the nicest people. Like they're just like they love what they do, and rightfully so. What they do is awesome, but they're like so nice. All right, we're almost there. I think I have one more. One more. Two more. That looks really good. All right. Highlight color.
Nice.
Nice. Just got to get in all those little highlights. And then the wet stuff. It's very, very quick. if the scribble becomes overpowering, I'll do it again. Keep it light. Okay, last one. Ugh. A little darker. When you pick your shadow color, just go a little bit more saturated. And it'll look really cool. Forgot what I mean by the cult classics. I mean, it depends. Like, how far back do you want to go? It's a cult classic. Cults can have, like, cult classic can have different, I think, meanings these days. It might mean like some really obscure film that just happens to have a really dedicated fan base. But might not necessarily be a movie that everybody loves. Like The Thing, everybody loves. Everybody loves it. Oops. Kind of jumped the gun a little bit. Now let's do slightly more reflective. Hey, buddy. Ah! You scared me. You got me. Want to say bye to the people? Ah!
What was that sound?
What was that sound? What was that sound, James?
Really?
No.
What is that?
We have that power. We have the power to make sounds. Is that cool?
It's alive!
Liam, you like this monster? Look at this monster.
What is it?
It's kind of a scary monster, huh? Want to see this monster too? Look at that monster.
Bruh.
What about this monster? Oh, what about this monster?
What? What is he doing?
Toasty! All right, you going to bed?
What's that?
Yeah, look at that side. That's a dirty side. Hey, you going to bed? Love you. Good night, buddy. Ugh.
Looks like that one's-
We're raising a little monster guy here. Now I've got all of those done. They've all been scribbled on. There's only one last thing to do. I mean, movies that are like 90-minute scares, like Smile was actually pretty good, or Megan, Black Phone. Yeah, Black Phone was great. Yeah, you know what's funny is he has been saying bruh for like the last, it's been like 3 months or so.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah. It is the funniest damn thing when he says it. Just makes us laugh every time.
My man!
Yeah, you gotta make, gotta have kids and monsters, right?
Babality.
There you go, baby. All right, so for the next stage, I have this blue layer, which is set to a multiply. It's like a dark blue. And this is going to be my shadow. So I basically keep the same shadow kind of layer for each of them. So I just invert it. And what's cool about Krita, another thing, is that you don't need a channel mask. You don't need an alpha mask. You just paint directly into it. That kind of tripped me out because I kept trying to add masks to it. I'm like, why is this not working? Like, why did I break it? Yeah, it's true. I mean, for a while it was like, bro, what's up, bro? And bro has now like morphed into like bruh. I mean, bruh existed, you know, when I was in high school, but it wasn't like as ever present as it is today. Bruh. That's what I'll get put in shadow. Just a very light shadow layer. Even lower it just a little bit. To about 30%. Okay, cool. Duplicate it, merge it down. Just like the tiniest bit of shadow. When he said bruh, it sent warlike flashbacks into my mind from when I was in elementary school. Yeah, I think that's where he's getting his, you know, he's watching YouTube, he's watching iPad, and he's just picked up on it. It's like all his friends do it at school, too. It's just like one of those just things. It's like a meme. It's like, what do you call it? Meme. One of those things. Shadow.
The year has just about come to an end, and you all know what that means, citizens.
Back when Vine was around. Back when Vine was around, man, really giving away your age, Sterling. Vines. I wish Vines, I know, pre-TikTok. Now we live under the rule of TikTok. No. What? Oh, TikTok. Everybody loves TikTok. Two, three. Shadow. Hubert. You're in middle school when Vine was around? You're in, oh my god. Wow. I think Thanos should just snap me away after that. I am dust. Man. Every so often, someone reminds me that I'm old. And it's usually man. Actually, I'm grateful to be at the age that I am. I would not. Well, let's just say I'm really glad that social media did not exist when I was in high school. I am grateful. It's, you kids, you know, you got it tough. You got it tough out there. It's done. We're almost there. You went to the beach that makes you old. Yeah, that beach is just time. That is time. They want the TikTok bots to upload a full episode of SWAT when we were watching people act like crackheads on Vine. Oh man, I remember the early days of YouTube. You guys remember the Harlem Shake? Were you guys like in elementary school for the Harlem Shake? That dominated. Look, I'm not that old, Grandpa. Let's get you to bed. Gnomon did it too. I remember that. Yeah, I remember Gnomon did the Harlem Shake. I remember that. And I remember it being like just a little too late because they were, you know, they had to build it. I remember it being just a little late. Okay. I think that's all of them. Nope, there's one more. Matt. And if I get the lead out, I can finish one more. Can gladly say I've been a horror fan through it all. Yeah, horror fans, you know, we keep it going. God bless us, right? We're really good. We're good. Okay, that's it. That's all of them. Let's see the group together. Yeah, we did it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you, James. James is so cool. All right, so that's all the Cenobites now. I think I can fit one more in. And if you can guess who it is, you get a cookie. Hey, thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Fun little exercise. All right, let's see if I can get one more in. Do you know who it is? Open image. Guess who it is? It's Ratma. Ratma from VHS 94. Did you guys see VHS 94? Have you seen it yet? It was excellent. Very messed up. Pete Davidson. You're going to hell for that one. This one should be pretty fun and quick. So this is just kind of naked. It's got this like big head here. It's got a little nose. I think I'm going to go bigger with this. And smaller with this. There. Yeah, you got it, Ratma. Oh, Sterling, you got to watch it. VHS 1994. It is excellent. The Ratma segment that this is in is great, but there's also some really cool stuff in the rest of it too. Ratma just happens to stand out because it's just so disgusting. It just works really well with the Ninja Turtles style. And it's got like all the nipples.
Oh no!
Oh yes!
Oh yeah!
Oh yes! It is just reprehensible. It's like the nastiest looking thing. Let's do like a long foot and curly little toes. And then the tail. Other arm. Now we can start doing the hair. And the slime. Maybe the ooze I'll do with color. So for the hair, you can just do like little circly squiggles. Lots of energy. These are like hair on his arms. I don't think so. Okay. Real quick now. Just get it. Don't worry about perfection. Just slam it in there. The last little cleanup. Quick, quick, quick. Almost there. All right. Excellent. Woo, okay. Now, let's color it in. Peachy flesh. Good. Lock that down. Kind of a dark blue tongue. And then I'm going to grab a little bit of a light marker here. Just for the tail. Just a little bit of the feet and hands. And the nipples. And a little around the face too. Merge these down. And I'm going to do one thing I really love about turtles. Like one of my favorite characters were Bebop and Rocksteady. Bebop, from the new TMNT. Mutant Mayhem. Yeah, so their style is super pushed. I love their like their squashy face. Yeah, look at that squashy face. I really love this. So I'm gonna do liquefy. There we go. That looks good. Let's go slightly yellow white with the teeth. Got the black ooze. And then now we can start grabbing some browns for the hair. Swirl all over.
The funeral is about to begin.
Grab various shades of browns. Like a darker, more saturated red. A little bit lighter. Get that kind of subsurface scattering feel. Was he all CG in the movie or was he practical? In Ratma's case, you know, it's a pretty low budget movie, so he was all practical, and I think they had. I remember reading in an interview. I think they had something like 10 days to execute the sculpt and suit, so it was super low budget. Very, 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 very fast on the fly kind of stuff. And it's very memorable. I want those eyes to be like dots almost. Little tiny dots. There we go. Okay, and then let's get some, color these in a bit. Wrinkles are in his face like that. A little bit of shine on top because he's wet as well. Let's get that shadow in there and then we'll call it. That down. I think we'll do a little bit more scribbles. Are those his ears? It's hard to say. Okay, I think that's it.
Superb.
All right. Well, and just like that, our time has flown by. All we got. So what I managed to get were a bunch of Cenobites. Let's turn off references. So I managed to paint in and even draw out a few of these Cenobites and a Ratma. So that's actually about what I thought I would get tonight. So yeah, that was pretty fun.
Outstanding.
And what was the next one that I have to do? I got to do another one too. Gotta do. Oh yeah, the one after this is pretty fun. Only 11 more of these to do. 11 more of these to do. Hey, thanks, Ty. Good to see you, buddy. Yes, and Pete Davidson too. I mean, we just got them all in there today.
Hey, look at that.
Look at that.
Dog. Shirt Brothers.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody, tonight. Matt Millard will probably be back next week. I don't know. I'm sure he will be. Feel free to reach out to me on my socials. On our socials, up and down. You can reach me here on Twitter at MonsterMatch042 and at Jared Krichevsky. Instagram. Again, I want to thank our sponsor, Dell. I want to thank Gnomon School of Visual Effects, the MIT Visual Effects in West Hollywood, California. I want to thank James for running the show. I want to thank all of you for hanging out with me tonight. And we will see you next week on Creature Quarter.